Sure. It's we're excited to get a win against a really fine football team last weekend, and it's good to be back in the quarterfinals again for the first time in a long time. The fact that we have a short week of preparation coupled with the fact that it's finals week will be difficult in terms of our preparation, but I expect our guys to lock in, find a way to overcome that. Playing a team the second time in a years is always a challenge. In reviewing our last game with Weber State, I didn't think we played particularly well, so we need to play better than last time in order to win this game. We need to execute better and really just need to go out and play our best game of the season. So, that's kind of what it is.
When you say you didn't play that well against Weber last time, I guess, what are specific things that pop out?
Made a ton of mistakes and didn't execute very cleanly, I didn't think.
Any specific things you could think of, I guess, offensively, specifically?
Well, there's 100 things. We don't have. I'm not going to stay here that long. So.
Given that it is a short week, what do you need to change, or how do you change just the way practice structure works, preparation, all that kind of stuff?
Well, short week, we'll just try to get ahead a day, starting today, and then hopefully as we wind the week into the game, the countdown will be identical to a normal week. So today we'll kind of skip Monday and go to Tuesday.
Given the fact that you did prep for this team just a few weeks ago, can you save time in the scout from that standpoint right now, or how much does that change?
Well, you don't have to go back. We've already watched all their games in all three phases, so we don't have as much film to get through in terms of data collection, things like that. So that saves time. It's more like in terms of the volume, it's more like having a week 3 or some week 4 type volume of film to get through, I guess.
What strengths did you see on film in your first preparation of Weber State that remain? What strengths remain?
What strengths? What remain? Well, I mean, we're both the same two teams, so I mean, it's not like it's there's been a bunch of influx of players or new coaching staff or anything like that over the last 3 weeks. So, I mean, we're the same two teams. I think both teams are sound, if not better than that, in all three phases of the game. We have the things that we like to do. They have the things that they like to do. And, I mean, you'll have some we'll want to do some different things in the game. It'll be a different prep for us in terms of what we want to do in the game. And schematically, some of the things we're doing will be different. We can't just go in with the same game plan or anything like that.
Is there some sort of advantage? I know you can't pick your opponents, but seeing a Big Sky opponent that you've already seen, do you prefer that, or what are your thoughts on that?
No, I don't prefer that at all. I think it's generally pretty hard to beat a team twice, actually.
First time you played Weber, it seemed like you did out-physical them throughout the course of the day with a more physically dominant team. How can you go about trying to recreate that this week?
Oh, I think you just go play. We don't change anything week to week. I mean, we just go play. We are who we are. So we just got to go play. What we need to do is we have to again play more cleanly. We need to execute better. We've got to play better.
You said that you committed 100 mistakes last time that you played on offense, but you still scored more than any team, I think, the entire year on the Wildcats. What do you think they're going to try and do differently to slow you guys down?
I didn't know that we'd scored more than anybody else. That's news. Good, I suppose. The second part of that is what do you think
they're going to try and change?
Well, I don't know. If you can find that out, that'd be great information to have. So that'd be awesome. that'd be call him and ask him because he isn't picking up my calls. I tried to call him this morning and ask him how they're going to change. So I don't know.
In that game a month ago, though, Weber had never trailed by more than 7 points this whole season. Even San Diego State, Nevada, you guys got them down early. How did that cater to your guys' success in that win?
I don't really know. I think there's no two games ever evolve or play out alike, so you just kind of roll with what transpires. I don't even think it's productive to go into a game and plan for anything like that. So, again, I think it goes down to or comes down to a team. If you're going to have success this time of year, you have to go execute. You have to play well. Everybody's good. So we need improvement. That's our goal every week, but it's important this time of year to go and play well, because if you don't play well, you're not going to win.
You said it was tough to beat a team twice. Why is it, so hard to beat a team that you've already beat?
I don't know. It just is. I've done it 5 times in my career, so it's hard. I don't know why. Maybe it's because we're dealing with 18 to 22-year-olds and they don't want to listen after they beat somebody.
Well,
I don't know.
having beat them and coming off a game in which you scored 73 points, how do you make sure the team's not too overconfident heading in?
Well, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. We'll try not to. We'll try not to be.
Then just what's your message to the team heading into the game?
We've got to go play our best game. We've got to play better than we did the last time that we played Weber, and we need to execute.
So obviously execution is going to be the biggest thing, but when it comes to the game plan, how do you retain the stuff that worked well the first time around without repeating something that they might be ready for?
Well, I think they'll be ready for the stuff we did well, so we need to change a bit. I think that'll be what they're working on this week.
What's the ceiling for this team this year?
I don't know. That's kind of along the crystal ball lines of what they're going to do to change up. I don't know. Hopefully win this week.
Weber landed 4 guys on the all-conference team on the defensive line alone. Out of that group, what do you think helped them earn that recognition?
Well, I only get my votes, so I don't know. I don't know what. It's interesting how we name an all-conference team when the coaches vote on it, and they haven't seen half the teams in the league. So I don't know.
Obviously, playing Friday, like you said, is a shorter week now, but it is for them as well.
They don't have to travel.
That's true. But do you like playing a night game?
No,
Okay. Why not?
I think night games suck. I'm honest today. I'm telling the truth today. Good. I hate them. I think college football's a day game, a Saturday afternoon game.
You mentioned it's finals week, though. What sort of mental focus does that take, I guess, prepare for a big playoff game but also get schoolwork done?
Well, I hope they can do it. It's generally a bad thing for us academically. If we asked you're given a choice. You're going to prepare for your accounting final, or you're going to watch football film. Which one would you do? And we've got to work hard on our schoolwork, and it's been hard on our GPAs in the past.
What's the plan for the players the day of the game? Just having to sit around?
We had an 8 o'clock kickoff game at Oregon. We'll use the same plan.
As we get deeper into the playoffs, pressure might start to mount. How do you think that'll affect your team?
Well, I think there's pressure every week here to win, so I don't think things change for us.
It was a record-breaking day for Toure, FCS wide receiver record kind of a day. What is that ranking as far as individual performances of teams you've coached, as far as what Samori was able to do on Saturday?
Well, again, we're pretty immersed in game prep, so we don't get much time to reflect on it. That's kind of more for y'all. But anytime you're breaking a record that Randy Moss set in what year? 96. So my math would say 23 or 4 years ago. You probably did something pretty special.
Games being broadcast on ESPN2 this week. What does it mean to get some national coverage for Montana?
Well, I think it's great for the state of Montana. I think it's great for the University of Montana. I think it's a big deal. Anytime that we can play, our football program's the most visible thing at this university, and anytime that we can get national exposure, I think it's great for this university.
You said you've done it 5 times. Do you remember the 5 times that you played?
I do. All of them.
So did you beat the same team twice in the same year? Is that what you mean, or just play the same team twice?
Played the same team twice, 5 times. It's really kind of unusual in college football. It's just not common. I coached a long time. I asked our staff this morning who'd done it. Not very, only the guys that were kind of part of our staff here, and then I don't know, somebody else had done it one other time, but it's really unusual. All right, guys. See ya.
Thanks, Coach.